teeth, right, and he's really limping, right, and his genital area is, right. And they bring the bear up, the LAPD bring the bear up and they elbow it in its broken ribs. And the bear goes, I'm a rabbit. I'm a rabbit. See, it's shit, isn't it? But it's the way I tell them. And it isn't it, and it's about the FBI. Hello. Hello, Anne. Now, we were going to look at mental illness and mental health on the programme today. It's a taboo. And have you got a pen, everybody? Yep. Bit of a pen? Got a pen? Okay. Right. Just a quick test, then, on whether or not you're of sound mental health. These questions are completely
I'll just give it up. I won't stop.
Completely at random. All right. Little things. Do you name your possessions? Do you have a name for any of your possessions?
No.
Alison, you've given your car a name. You did once.
Yeah, but only because, I can't remember, because it's what people did.
Well, that's a yes, then.
It's not.
It is, mate.
It's not.
Do you sometimes spend up to or more than 15 minutes, if you've got the time, making silly faces at yourself in the mirror, pulling faces at yourself?
No.
I've got a bit of a twitch.
I
so
bet
pull
you.
Faces naturally. Like
What's your twitch?
that sort of thing, yeah.
Well, just to see that.
No. I got that. Basically.
You didn't do it then?
No, I do, but I do it with my hand, you see.
Okay.
So I got...
Yeah. Okay. It's like Gordon Brown, isn't he? Why does he do that? Why does the Prime Minister... Gordon Brown!
It's like a tick, isn't it?
The Labour Party!
My sister's got one and my mum's got one. It's...
Twitch?
Yeah, my daughter's got them.
I had a twitchy eye once.
That was just winking, wasn't it?
I had that once.
No, and I was working in a toy shop, it's a true story, in Debenhams in Staines.
Oh, you told me this.
And a woman came in and she said, young man, she said, can you show me an action man? And I went, certainly. And another time I'd had 4 pints for lunch and a woman came in, she was wearing a hat, this was in Hove, and she went, could you... do you sell kites? And I went straight into the spiel, because when you sell in a shop, you get used to doing the spiel. You just do it. We got boys' bikes, ladies, girls' bikes. And I said, yes, madam, we got 3 sorts of kites. We have the traditional diamond kite, the Chinese box kite, and the cunt state. I thought I got that wrong. It's one of those two-handed jobs, you know? It's called a stunt kite. Anyway, there was just silence, and I thought I got away with that. And she went, could you show me the cunt state?
I suppose it does cunning stunts, does it?
True story. We'll take more calls in about 2 minutes, and Skype calls as well. Anybody cut their own hair? I sometimes do.
Yes, I do, yes.
All the time.
Just trim it, just round the ears.
Well, no, I cut my
I don't
own...
cut it. I mean, I trim it. I don't cut
Oh, I do.
I've never been to a barber's, hairdresser's, nothing.
Really?
For 10 years.
Oh, have you got...
I've got clippers.
I've got
Yeah.
clippers. I do mine with
Yeah, I
clippers.
do my husband's, yeah.
I have to go every now and then to get all the back and all the bits of hair.
Yeah.
The wife does that.
Yeah, I don't have a wife to do that.
Right, guys, that's a big yes.
Yes, it is, yes. What's wrong with that? Saves money.
Have you ever, and I've done this, have you ever accidentally completely ruined your bus ticket while fiddling with it absent-mindedly on the bus?
No.
No.
I haven't caught a bus in years.
Do you find that some of your friends appear to be invisible to everyone else?
No.
No.
No? Okay.
No.
Do you blow on a piece of food that's fallen on the floor before eating it?
I don't.
You do.
I don't.
Right, that's a kind of man.
I don't eat food that's been on the floor.
No, but you would.
No.
Wait, you wouldn't. You give it to other people though. If you've got children, you do. It doesn't matter.
No. I've got
I
a real
Drop a sausage,
a real thing about stuff like that.
But they've proved that as long as it's been on the floor for less than 5 seconds, it doesn't pick up any germs. That's proved.
It's rubbish. So I won't eat food off other people's plates. I won't have them eat food off my plates.
Do you not?
No. Someone
no-
goes to pick a chip. It's all no.
You'd be no good at a Holiday Inn then, because on your way back from the bar at 2 o'clock in the morning at the Holiday Inn, there's all these rooms and they've all got plates and trays left.
Oh, no,
outside
you don't.
with chips.
Oh, that's
It's,
disgusting.
isn't it? It's delicious.
Yeah, but yeah.
I tell you, we have a fish restaurant next to the office at work, and that has an open fronted window with all the fish out the front window. And I always think that's a bit dirty because you think there's all that street dirt and everything that comes in, people sneezing as you walk past.
It's interesting, this. It's not a tenet of madness, but we've got. Go on, Alison.
I was going to say, you know why you blow, though, don't you?
Blow off what?
You see,
Blow with germs.
hairs.
Hairs.
Or a bit of fluff.
It's funny, but you blow. But even
No, you would. If
so
I picked
sticky, like a sausage falls on
Oh,
the
I
floor.
probably wouldn't blow on that. I would blow on something like a raisin.
Distracting thought in itself.
Have a minute for that.
Yes.
So,
Do people laugh when you hit yourself?
What if you don't hit yourself?
What if you don't hit yourself? Then you're not in this one.
why would you hit yourself?
Right. Okay. So those are just some of the kind of things that don't show whether you're mad or not. Anybody ever read Catch-22 by Joseph Heller? I had to read it at school and I enjoyed it, and it's brilliant. And
Very
it's
good.
Yeah.
and it's so true. If you think you're mad, you're not.
Right.
If you think you're sane, you're probably mad.
Right.
It's like the Irish guy was asked in the street about what was going on in Northern Ireland, and he came out famously. It's his black and white television footage. He said, "Anyone who thinks they know what's going on in Northern Ireland doesn't really understand the situation." and it's the same with madness, I reckon. Anyway, taboo. Can you tell? You can't tell jokes about the Irish anymore. Fair enough. You can't tell jokes about Asians anymore. Fair enough.
You can though.
Well, you can't. We're not without being frowned upon,
You can in
really.
the pub.
You know.
People do in private.
Yeah.
Privately do. And this show sits halfway between what we do in private, but not everything, and what goes on in conventional broadcasting, because it hasn't quite moved forward as quickly as we like.
See, I heard a really racist joke the other day,
Okay.
which I didn't agree with.
Okay.
But then
Made you laugh.
No, not well.
Made you
kind
feel
of
uncomfortable.
Sort of a nervous way. I'm kind of
hear it,
like,
you see.
oh. Well, do you think I?
Well, what
you know,
we do,
but
what
there
we
are
do.
there are some jokes that are sort of airborne racism, so to speak. That, you know, they're very close to racism, can be taken as racism, but aren't really if you think about it. But then there are the racist jokes that are really just blatantly racist, like the one I heard the other day.
Yeah.
I don't know whether should I tell it.
What's the context of it?
It's about the cotton wool in the tops of pill jars.
What sort of suggestion does it make about
Slavery, basically.
It's a joke, right?
Joke about slavery.
Which is long gone.
Celebrate slavery in some way.
No, it's about a joke about slavery and drug dealing.
Well, let's come back to it.
I think you kind of get the gist of where it's going.
No, I don't.
Me either.
I can't.
Can you write it down?
Yeah.
Yes, I can.
One of my favourite jokes, which is about a man who realises why his wife buys his knickers from C&A.
Can you not remember the punchline?
That is the punchline, Pat.
What?
Man goes into a shoe shop and he asks for a pair of Wellingtons. And the assistant brings him a pair of Wellingtons and says, he looks at them and he goes, "Why has the one Wellington the letter L on it and the other the letter R?"
Oh,
And the assistant
okay.
explains that that's so he knows which way to put them
Yeah.
on. And then he pauses and he says, "Ah, now I know why my wife buys her knickers from C&A."
Which is quite funny because somebody had just
good
told
joke,
that
it's a good
exact joke in the Skype chat room 2 minutes ago.
How about that? How about that?
Okay,
How
I
about
just got
Why
that.
do they put cotton wool on the top of the Niggers, they... Well, cotton pickers. Oh, it's
See, I was-
Conan. It's Conan. It's raw.
I was quite. I don't know. I don't know why. I think I laughed because everyone else was, and you don't want to be the person that stands there and goes, "That's disgusting.
Do you know-
How dare you?"
Okay, I'll tell you
but
what,
I think it's wrong, and they shouldn't be telling jokes like that.
Matt